Hey guys, this is Matt with MoPro Madden, here to talk about how we can basically throw people gun bunch scheme and other schemes or other formations. Basically, I learned this from a YouTuber named Coach DC404. I'll link his channel in the description. Essentially, it's just go ahead and check his channel out. He really talks about how to really throw the ball to people who may not look open. And how to get the ball to them in a place where only they can catch it. And essentially the takeaway is to use the possession catch along with the passing modifiers. So here I'll be talking about how we can also use this around the goal line for throwing red zone fades against basically any coverage, man press, cover 2, cover 4, cover 3, doesn't really matter. Basically how we can place the ball in a place where only our receiver can go get it, and then be able to put the ball or be able to catch the ball in a way that no one else will be able to pick the ball off. So essentially here what I'm doing with the verticals play is so versus cover 3 or cover 4, you know how you usually have the purple, you have the buzz zone. You can throw that vertical wheel pattern down the sideline. You want to throw it basically, this is going to take some practice, so you kind of want to throw it up and to the right, and then you want to put a low trigger throw on it. So once he clears the curl flat defender, you want to, it's like you're throwing it up and then you're also throwing it down at the same time. So you want to get it basically up and over the linebacker, the curl flat defender, but also not so deep that the other player, the deep defender, can play it. So, and the most important part is you don't want to go with an aggressive catch, you want to go with a possession catch, and you don't want to hold the button. So just go ahead and check that guy's channel out. He explains it a lot better than I do. Yeah, so basically it's a timing thing. You want to basically, so the most important thing is to not hold the button. So you want to click on the receiver, kind of box out that player, and then then you want to hit the possession catch once you get in good position and the ball is almost getting to you. So the most important thing is ball placement, then body position, and then hitting the possession catch button. And we'll see that when we start throwing fade routes. So here I'm going to kind of throw it deep just to show you that you can, as long as your ball placement's good. So there I get hit by the second defender, but if that defender was not there, I would have been able to complete that. So that was versus cover 4. So here I throw it deep. I go for aggressive catch. The safer thing to do is to go for the possession catch. So here I go aggressive. So you can see there, the longer your feet are in the air, obviously the defender has more time to, hit you. But if you go for the possession catch, for the most part, the defender, your player won't jump. Yeah, so there I try to box out. So the best that defender would be able to do is swat it out. They almost 9 times out of 10, based on your ball placement, they will not be able to pick that ball off. As you can see there, I basically kind of possession catch it basically right in front of the defender, and it's just based on how, when I click on my body position. So I click on and I just kind of get in a spot where I know the defender won't be able to, jump it, and then I just hit the possession catch button and it'll give me animations just like that. The great thing about learning this ball placement is that we can now throw it deep against zone coverages, even if they're not technically open. So here, I can put that ball in a place where I know that only my guy is going to be able to make the play. This is especially good if you're stuck on like long yardage situations, or you have a guy who's blitzing you a lot. It'll kind of help force them to try and double team you. So there, I throw the ball. I'm going to go to instant replay here. So this is just, I forgot the name of this play. I think it's bunch return. So basically it's a corner route that should be covered. I just throw it in a spot that's in between both zones, and I just hit that possession. But I don't hold. If you hold the possession catch, you're going to get a weirder animation. You have to kind of, it's kind of like a timing. So you want to hit the button just as soon as the ball is getting there. You don't want to hold it. So here I'm going to start throwing some fade routes. Basically, with the fade route, you actually want to put a high ball. So if you throw just a bullet pass, obviously you're gonna get picked off. So on the next ones, I'm going to show you when you throw a high ball. You basically you're basically throwing it above the defender's head. So what you want to do is you want to click on, and you want to get in a position where, and you want to box out the you want to box out the cornerback. So there I go for an aggressive. So here I'm showing you with the other routes. So I mean, obviously, this is kind of like, you know, if everything's covered underneath. So there, when you use the possession catch, you're gonna get a little bit of a better animation. Let's see. So there, we can also just throw that crosser deep over the middle. It's going to be hard for a user to get there without giving up the underneath routes. So we can also use that, just using the possession catch to just tap our toes. Obviously, use a bigger receiver to get a better chance. See there, if we just blow it past it without a high ball, then we can't go and, you know, make a play. I think on this next one, we're going to get, so there, see how we're throwing it basically above the corner. So even if they click on it, it'll be tough for them to make a play. So there, another high ball. Their corner is not able to make a play. Here, so I throw that high ball, and I go for the aggressive catch, which, I mean, the aggressive catch isn't as safe, but you're gonna make more. You're gonna be able to, you know, make more plays on the ball. There, that's basically what you're looking for. You're basically trying. It's kind of like you're just throwing it just in a place where only your receiver is going to be able to make a play. They're not always they're 9 times out of 10 they're not going to jump for the ball, but you're going to put it in a place where the corner is not going to be able to jump for it either, especially if you put a bullet. So basically bullet and then high ball, and then here this is just a fade pattern deep. So basically it's like back shoulder fade. So what I do there is I put a low touch on the ball. So because I know they're running step for step, I'm able to just kind of throw a low ball. I mean, a lot of this is just, you have to get in the practice mode and just kind of, so I don't want to lead them here. I want to kind of, it's almost like just like a back shoulder fade, and then I box out the defender. And then once I know the ball is coming, and I mean once the ball is almost arriving, I just hold on to the possession catch button, and I'm able to get that is a possession catch, not a spectacular catch. So there, doing it again. As you can see, the corner is not going to be able to make a play for the most part, even if the ball is not delivered perfectly. Here I'm just kind of showing more, basically more low passes. So just you know, the importance of just using that possession catch in windows. So that's cover 4. That play should technically be covered. Showing more fade passes here. So that's like versus cover 2 or cover 4. Yeah, I mean, it really is. I mean, doing it again. This is almost money. So. Yeah, go ahead and try and use this when you get near the red zone and you're coming up against a tough defense, whether, you know, stopping the run. If you've got a receiver one-on-one, if you got your Randy Moss out there against Deion Sanders or something like that, this play is going to be money for you.
1st and 10. Here's Carr.